live? I think I'm live, right? There I am. I am live. What's going on, everybody? Hold on a second. Let me make sure that my mic is close enough so you guys can hear me. Welcome, 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 welcome. We got our our last combat cast until we're live. Awesome. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you so much. Welcome everybody. So it's our last combat cast until Aftermath. I didn't get out of the shower. I wet my hair because I messed up my hair before stream. So now my hair is all wet. But, you know, it looks good. I like it when it's wet because then it just naturally dries and then it falls into place. So anyways, yeah, our last combat cast until Aftermath, which is tomorrow. Our last combat cast until Aftermath, which is tomorrow. And today's combat cast, we are going to be seeing a breakdown of RoboCop and his variations and Sheeva's and her variations. I hope we see more of the Retrocade stage. I hope that they play on that stage more. And I hope we see a little bit more information about tomorrow's patch. Because remember, guys, tomorrow, when Aftermath drops, we are getting a balance patch. So characters are going to get buffed. Some characters are going to get nerfed. There's going to be a lot of good things in tomorrow's update. So, what's going on? Who's hyped for tomorrow? Slurpee says, well, I am. I'm hyped for tomorrow. In my time, the updates, everything will start coming in around 8 in the morning. So, I'm just going to be... I don't know. What should I do, guys? Should I stream? Should I stream the story? What should I do? Because I'm definitely going to be making a lot of videos. So I don't know if I want to stream because I want to like make sure that I get some videos first. Like I want, well, not first, but like I want to get as many videos as possible. When I stream, I take a lot of hours, and those hours could be going to making videos. So I have no idea what's going to go on. But we got the combat cast doesn't start until 20 minutes from now, so we got time to chill, guys. We got time to chill. I'm going to set up the stream real quick. Let me know, guys, if the sound is all good. If the sound's good, if my camera's good. I think everything should be good. It says that my microphone is good. This is a desktop audio is all good. I just want to make sure that you guys it goes through you guys as well. So they're live right now. They're doing the countdown, but we're going to be doing our own thing here since this is a viewing party. We're all here in our own kind of watch party kind of thing. All right. So I get the stream up, making sure that it's over here, not over here. There we go. All good? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good job, guys. Or good job, guys. Thank you, guys. Well, good job for letting me know. Thank you. Good shit, guys. Finally pre-ordered MK Aftermath. Well, that's awesome. I pre-ordered MK Aftermath last week. Hold on a second. Need to borrow your card, pick up some batteries, otherwise you move your card to the garage. Keys on the table. Sorry. Somebody wanted to borrow my car real quick, and I just told them the keys on the table. Alright. Mortal Kombat is Omega. Yes, everything's good. Awesome, 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 awesome. Why did Kitana say they wanted Sindel dead? Well, I'm pretty sure it's because of the whole, you know, evil Sindel story. I was hoping... Oh, okay, never mind. Too much hype for Aftermath. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited because there's going to be a lot. I wonder if the entire UI, I wonder if the entire main menu is going to be like completely redone. Like I saw an edit where the main menu and the character, like here, let me show you let me show you guys the edit. Like I have a feeling they might do it. I don't know, but I have a feeling that they might do it. We got 20 minutes until the stream starts, guys. 20 minutes until the stream starts. So, hold on. Let me show you guys some cool, let me show you that it's a video. It was an edit of... I'll just show you. I don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is, but it's better if I show you context and things like that. Okay, here it is. So shoutouts to this guy. By the way, look at my new camera. Well, I mean, you guys already saw it, but look, the camera's all pretty good. Look at this. Now, this is an edit. This is an edit. But an idea I had is that... What if when we get this update, the background switches? The background switches. That would be so. Look at how awesome this looks. This looks a lot better. This looks a lot better than what the current one looks like. So imagine if they did something like this. That would be awesome. By the way, the original tweet is about like how if we can customize the music menu. I totally agree. Remember, guys, I made a video. Two videos actually of customized music in MK11. So imagine this with Deadly Alliance's music. This is Deadly Alliance's main menu music. Shit, this is so cool. Like, why not add it in the game? Like the music selection. Remember, guys? You guys know my videos, the Deception and the Deadly Alliance ones. Like, do this, like this is so fucking cool. Any predictions on the story expansion? I mean, it's nothing. I don't expect anything to be. I don't expect anything to be like too huge. I just expect, hey, Liu Kang sends Shang Tsung, Nightwolf, and Fujin back in time to get the Chronicles crown so he can actually make a new era. That's basically it. Like, what I expect to see is a little bit of insight onto how Kitana Khan rules the outworld. Like, what's the thing under her leadership? We're probably gonna see Kotal Khan get cured. We're probably gonna see him, like, not cured, but we're gonna see his like back get fixed because he's not paralyzed, of course, because we saw some trailers where he's walking and shit. So we're probably gonna see something like that. I expect there to be two endings because they're teasing two endings where you pick you pick Shang Tsung's side or you pick Liu Kang's side, and I really like that. I really like how this story is going to end on Shang Tsung versus Liu Kang. Just like the first MK game, just like the first Mortal Kombat game, a movie. It's like, it's poetic. It rhymes. It all comes together. And there's like two different endings. So I feel like Liu Kang's ending is going to be some sort of like ending. Like this, like the story doesn't need to continue. But if you choose Shang Tsung's ending, then it's going to tease like another story expansion, which I hope we get. Imagine season 3. Expansion number 3, we get another story expansion. I feel like we are going to get that. They might not do it. They might not. But I feel like if a prediction I have, because you asked for my prediction, a prediction I have is that they're going to do, if you pick Shang Tsung's ending, if you pick Shang Tsung's sides, they're going to tease another story expansion, which I hope they do. I really hope they do. Dark Prison and Deception is one of my favorite MK songs of all time. That's a really good one. That's a really good stage too. I think my favorite Deception song or soundtrack or stage music, my favorite piece of music from Deception is probably the Sky Temple and Liu Kang's tomb. Liu Kang's tomb is just gorgeous stuff to my ears. And the Sky Temple is just badass. I really like that music. I really like both of those, so they're pretty good. People are mad that the cyborgs weren't in the game, but they were in the last game at least. I don't agree with that. I don't agree that the cyborgs were in the last game because they were not the characters. They were not Sector, Cyrax, and Smoke. They just looked like, we got Triborg that looked like those characters and played like those characters. He was not those characters. Did they speak in the intros of Cyrax? When you pick the Cyrax variation, did he reference anything about what he references in MK11? Like, you know, being transformed without his will, being friends with Sub-Zero? That's not mentioned because it's not Cyrax. None of the Smoke stuff is mentioned either because it's not Smoke. Now, Sector is a different story because Triborg's personality is literally copy and paste Sector. So, of course, it's just Sector's copy and paste. But Cyber Sub-Zero, of course, nothing. And it's not even a canon character, too. So, I don't consider Triborg being those characters as if like we got them already. We didn't. It was a character that was trying to be like the character. It was a character trying to be those characters. Although it played like them, although it looked like them, they aren't those characters. Or it wasn't those characters. It's like saying RoboCop is Sector and Cyrax and Smoke because he has those costumes. Because Robot Smoke, Well, I was gonna say RoboCop. RoboCop is not those characters, but he has the skins that look exactly like Sector. Well, not exactly, but he looks like the skin. He has skins in the game that look like those characters, but he's not those characters. What time does it start? 12 minutes, guys. 12 minutes, as you can see here. Oh, you guys are blocking it. God damn it. You guys are blocking it. It's your fault. It's your fault. There we go. 12 minutes until the stream starts of the Kombat cast of RoboCop and Shiva. By the way, 177 viewers. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you all for those who are just tuning in. We're going to be doing a watch party of the Kombat cast. The last Kombat cast before Aftermath comes out, which is tomorrow. And they're going to be covering RoboCop and his variations and Shiva and her variations. The one thing I ask of you guys is to leave a like on this YouTube stream, because if you leave a like on this YouTube stream, then when people search for this Kombat cast, this will probably be one of the first ones that they see. So I would very much appreciate if you can all leave a big thumbs up on this video, or on the stream. Thank you so much. Triborg is his own character. Yes, I agree. Would you like to see what... Oh, there's an ambulance out there. Would you like to see what the new era would have been like? Well, the new era, what we would probably have seen is what, well, not really, because it was, I don't know, like, I don't think too hard about, like, what would Chronica's new era be, because it'd basically just be the same thing, just altered events. Just altered events. So, we'll see what the new era is if we get like a Liu Kang ending or something like that. Like, we'll see his new era. We'll see what he creates. So I guess we'll see it, yes. But if you're talking about like Chronica's new era, it was nothing good. It wasn't going to be anything special. I do wish there was a better storyline with Evil Raiden. Yes, I agree. It sucks that we're probably not going to get Evil Raiden in this, or Dark Raiden in this story. But the thing is, I don't like Dark Raiden as a character, because I don't think that's just not Raiden's character. So if you're going to give me like Christopher Lambert Raiden, or if you're going to give me good Raiden that's a mentor figure, that's very wise, that's very modest, like in Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge, if you're going to give me a Raiden like that, I'll take that one over Dark Raiden. I think Dark Raiden just looks cool for aesthetic purposes. But in terms of characterization, Light Raiden or Christopher Lambert Raiden, or honestly, the Raiden to me is the one that we saw in Mortal Kombat Legends. That is the Raiden. Like, that is the perfect representation of what Raiden's character is. Perfect. Pitch perfect. Pitch perfect. So if you guys want to know what Raiden should be, watch Mortal Kombat Legends. That's a really, really good... I cannot believe how well the writer really got Raiden's character right. But I think, I mean, I can't blame him. I can't blame him. I can't really be surprised that he got Raiden's character right, because when I listened to the filmmaker's commentary on the movie, he said that he got inspiration, like a big part of what made him write Raiden the way he is from Christopher Lambert. He took inspiration. He literally almost word for word said, I took inspiration from Christopher Lambert Raiden. So, man, if you have if that's your inspiration, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Do you think Shang Tsung will betray Liu Kang? Oh yeah, Shang Tsung is gonna, in the story, we're gonna get like a Shang Tsung turning on the good guys kind of thing. We're gonna get it, but at least for the majority of the part, at least we're gonna get a cool like showing of Shang Tsung interacting with other characters and working for the good guys. When have we ever really seen that besides the little small part in Deception's intro? We haven't. And it's really cool. Like, I want to see that. That's you're taking interest. You're making use of having Cary Tagawa. Bruce Phillips, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. You're making use of having Cary Tagawa in this story. You're making use of having Cary Tagawa in your game. You're doing so much, and I really, really like how Shang Tsung is in the story, and it looks like they're going to be doing some interesting stuff with him. And it's going to end on Liu Kang versus Shang Tsung, like how it was in MK1 and how it was in the first MK movie. Like, that's just perfect. That is so perfect. I like it. I already like where it's going. You don't have to do so much. You don't have to do too much to please me, honestly, at this point. You don't have to be too much to please me. If you're just going to give me some cool shit, that I like. Again, like Shang Tsung versus Liu Kang as the end of the story, just like the first MK movie and the first MK game. You're going to make me happy. It doesn't matter. Thank you so much for subscribing, Kevin Avery. Let me tweet out the stream real quick. I thought you liked Dark Raiden. You said it was your favorite Raiden. I said it was my favorite Raiden in costume and aesthetic wise, not character wise, not characterization wise. Dark Raiden I really like aesthetic wise, not character wise. How am I? I'm doing really, really good. I'm 7 minutes until the stream starts, and I'm over here chilling with the viewers, talking some MK. Dom Ray, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Those 3 new subscribers, maybe you were watching the stream and decided to subscribe, or maybe you were just... Oh, Miguel Francia, thank you so much. Friendship. Hey, perfect. Hey, it fits well. It fits well, because we're gonna get friendships tomorrow. So I don't know if you... Whoops. Nope. I don't want to hear my own voice. I don't mind hearing my own voice. It's just that I don't want it echoing. Do you think there will be an MK12? Probably, but just we won't get it for a while. I feel like we will get it, but not for a while. Like it'll probably be a reboot. Really hoping Onaga shows up. Don't set yourself up for disappointment. Slurpee. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Don't set yourself up for disappointment, man. We're probably just going to get events, expanded events on what we got from MK11. We're not going to see anything like from Deadly Alliance or Deception. Like, that was never going to be the case, so it doesn't really bother me. Viewing party for the RoboCop and Sheeva Kombat KAST is on now on my channel. Paste. Wow, thank you so much. I'm getting a lot of subscribers. Flying Eagle has now subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. All right, just tweeted up the stream. Should be all good. And we're good. Which ending is canon to you? Well, to me, if the canon ending that I always considered, like what was the canon ending? God, what am I saying? So what's the canon ending? Well, the canon ending that I always considered to be canon. What the fuck was I just saying? What the hell? So the canon ending that I... So to answer your question, the one that I always considered canon... So to answer your question, it was the Liu Kang and Katana one. The Liu Kang and Katana. The Liu Kang and Katana one. That was the one I always considered canon because that's how I want Liu Kang's story to end. With him resting in the sunset with Katana. That was supposed to happen in MK4. That was supposed to have happened in MK4, but they chickened out. They didn't do it. But now we got it. We got it. Now, whether or not you want to say it's canon or not because of this new Aftermath, that's fine. I just consider this Aftermath like a new little, like another ending you can take, another route you can take, another one of these little paths that you can consider canon. So if Liu Kang's ending, like at the end of, like if we choose Liu Kang's side and it ends with Liu Kang and Katana together, then I'll consider that canon. But if it doesn't, I'll just say the Liu Kang and Katana one from the original game, that one's canon. But I'm pretty sure. I think we can all agree that if it comes down to choosing between Liu Kang's side and Shang Tsung's side, if you choose Liu Kang's side and he gets to make his new era, he's gonna have Liu Kang. I mean, he's gonna have Katana there. So I don't have anything to worry about. So as long as the ending is a happy ending and it has Liu Kang and Katana together, that's canon to me. That's canon to me. Hey, Brusk, hope you are doing great. Stay safe. Well, thank you so much to Jesus. I appreciate it. I'm doing just well. I'm usually at home. If I'm not at home, then I'm at my other home, which is at my mom's house. So I'm always indoors. But I'm all good. I'm not sick. I haven't been getting sick. I don't get sick in general. Excuse me. So I'm all good. But thank you for your concern. Opinion on Chameleon. Well, I feel like we should get the female Chameleon first. That one's the one where we get. That one's the one with a story. I would like to see female Chameleon more than male Chameleon, but I'll take either or. The reason why I consider what I want female Chameleon is because I feel like nice. JakeTube has now subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The reason why I want female Chameleon more than male Chameleon is because mixing up the female's powers is more of an interesting take, more of an interesting thing to see than the ninjas. Because we kind of have it with Shang Tsung. We kind of have it with Shang Tsung a little bit, but we haven't really seen that with a female. Like, we haven't really seen a character that has, like, all the female powers. We don't have, like, a Shang Tsung for the females. So, I want to see female Chameleon more than male Chameleon, but I'll take either or. I like Chameleon. I like both of them. I really like both of them. Do you think there will be any more characters in MK11? Yes. I feel like this isn't the end. Sunset Sire. I think it's Sire. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate all new subscribers. We got 1 minute and 35 seconds until the next combat cast, combat cast starts. So I'm going to switch over scenes, and you guys are going to see that my new camera is a lot better than the one that you guys were looking at, because this one has more color. This one is 60 FPS. It's all good. So let me get my headphones on because we're about to get started. We are about to get started. There's a chance to get co-op in the future. I feel like that might be the last update we ever get. Like, once Mortal Kombat 11 is like, okay, once NetherRealm says, okay, we are done with MK11, we are moving on to our next game, we are focusing on our next game, I feel like they're going to end off MK11. They're going to end off MK11 with adding tag. They're like, go and have fun. Go and have fun with tag. Do whatever you want. Do your crazy shit now. We're done. And not in a bad way, just saying like, hey, there you go. Goodbye, guys. Thank you so much for your support in MK11. Here you guys go. I hope they do that, because they know that we want tag. They know we want tag. They know we do. So, Brusk, who do you main? Sub-Zero Fujin. I do not main either of those characters. Somebody sent in a super chat, but doesn't say anything. But hey, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sending into a super chat. Fernando Valen. That almost looks like Venezuela. I'll just call you Fernando. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Look at that retrocade stage. It looks so cool. I can't wait for tomorrow.
The Kombat Cast starts now.
The Kombat Cast starts now. Here we go. Oh, hey, look at that.
Hello and welcome to the final Kombat Cast. Oh, there Derek is again. Final Kombat Cast right before the Aftermath launch tomorrow. We're so excited to be here and show you the final 2 characters in Aftermath. Let's run down real quick who we got with me.
Stephanie Bromback, Senior QA Analyst.
Derek Kurtzik, believer that sprinkles should be on all food.
Even hot dogs?
Ew.
Yeah, even hot dogs.
Ew.
Wow. Okay. And I'm Tyler Lansdowne, Community Manager at NetherRealm Studios, and we are here to talk about
Dude, it looks like...
characters
Hold on.
of Mortal Kombat Aftermath.
Dude, it looks like Stephanie... It looks like Stephanie's picture is going to move at any second. I stole that from the Nethercast, but it looks like Stephanie's thing is going to look like... Stephanie's picture looks like it's going to move at any second. I'm creeping me out.
And it drops, so I'm very
Nothing to do... Yeah,
We are less than 1 day away. Let's do it.
Very, very cool. Very cool. So hope everyone.
It literally looks like it's gonna move at any second, bro. Like it literally.
Aftermath and a few other things, and then the waiting begins, and we'll all be playing it together tomorrow, and we're all very excited.
It's fine.
About that. I guess let's start out. We're gonna talk about Shiva.
Okay.
All right, Shiva first, guys. Shiva first.
Very excited about Shiva. We've talked about this. I love grappling characters, and I cannot wait to dive in. Stephanie, tell me more.
Well, Shiva debuted in MK3, and yeah, she is a grapple character, rushdown character, power, big damage, big combos, and one of the neat things in this game is we introduce her using a shield. She carries it; it's on her back. She can switch hands, which uses it as spikes, so she uses it as like a bludgeoning weapon, also a sharp weapon, and she has a bunch of normal attacks and special moves that use it. It's pretty neat.
Volume is kind of low.
Let's just do a quick walkthrough of how.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know that's my fault.
There we go. The playing field.
Well, I think one of the cooler things is how she.
Oh, the Soul Chamber stage. Hold Soul Chamber.
Attacks. She has a lot of multi-hit punching moves. That string is cool because it reminds me of her MK3 chain combo. See, she has a lot of.
So they're mixing it up. Look again, guys. I pointed this out.
Brutal.
They're mixing the Soul Chamber with the church stage from MK3. Oh, she has the punch walk.
Fatal blow is
she has the punch walk.
Hashtag punch walk, everybody.
Oh, punch walk.
I was really glad to see that.
Punch walk. Goro's punch walk.
I want hashtag
Soul
punch
Chamber
walk.
is looking better than ever.
Yeah, Soul Chamber looks incredible. So that's sort of how Sheeva moves around the playing space and how she just overpowers her adversaries. Let's take a look at some of her like her normal moves from her kit.
So starting off, she has this back three, which is an overhead. It has a crushing blow, and the requirement is to punish a low attack. So you can see here, she's gonna counter hit that down three, and then
nice
break her nose.
Just go right over.
Pretty awesome away three too.
Punch walk, gang.
This
punch
is my
walk.
favorite string. I just think it looks awesome. It's a very fast.
I like that
mid
move.
and
Yeah.
overhead, and then she can either end it quick or go through the full thing. Very easy to hit confirm. This is her 4-1, which is like her best long-range string. She doesn't get like a ton of easy hit
what's
confirm
this?
damage off of it, but the range.
I wonder
is
what
great.
that is.
This is her knee, and it's her fastest mid.
This is it.
It does
This
not
is
have the range
almost.
of 4-1, but it's really, really quick and safe.
This almost looks like a brand new
It's
she has a
stage.
couple-
UMK3 combo too.
Yeah, which I love to see. I also love
The
that,
Soul Chamber looks like
one of
almost like a
her
brand new
grabs
stage.
Is a tribute to
I like it.
UMK3, where she would
It's
throw and
interesting.
then do a standing high kick.
Right.
I love all the little Easter eggs from past games that show up in when characters return. It's pretty awesome. Let's take a look at the default specials for Shiva.
So to start off, she has her fireball. I think it's better than it's ever been. It's pretty fast. The amplified version is a mid, which is great for like.
I like the way it looks. Almost looks like it's like a blue.
This is her back forward 4. It is a throw strike move. Great for ending combos. She
that
can
move looks really fun.
do a ton of damage by amplifying it, and it does dot damage, and it armor breaks. So it's a pretty all-purpose move. Her stomp is
it's an armor breaker.
It's her trademark move.
Is it an armor breaker?
It's unblockable. It's trolly. It has a crushing blow.
It's
if
unblockable,
she does
guys.
not miss it 3 times, it amplifies it. It does not have to be 3 in a row. Sorry, you had a question?
No.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be hit 3 times in a row. It just can't miss. So you can like do 2 in the first round, then have it loaded for the third or whatever. She can also hold block to stay in the air a little bit longer to trick you if you try to backdash or forward dash out of the way. So it's maybe the most fun
You
thing
can
about
actually
playing her.
delay the drop, which is awesome.
Yes. Yeah, you'll actually see them look up and when she comes down late.
Does it cost any
There might
meter
be
or
a
anything to delay the drop?
No, it does not. It's pretty nice.
And we might see a variation later that will do some things to the stomp too. So we'll get to that here in a little
Yes.
bit. Let's take a look at variation 1.
So variation 1 is kind of
don't like
stomp
that hair.
based.
I don't like
first she
that hair
gains
at
the
all. I don't know
anti-air
what the
grab,
fuck that is.
And anti-air grab are actually.
I like the
believe
costume,
all
though.
of them are
The
buffed
costume looks
across
nice.
board in this
The hair, I don't
match.
know what the
for a
fuck that's
fact
supposed to be.
Shao Kahn's and Terminators and hers are. This one amplifies into really big damage. And it's great for if the opponent is trying to jump out of the stomp move. So you can see here she gets a juicy combo. It also has a crushing blow if you do the regular and then amplify it.
If somebody
So,
can
like, you hit with
subscribe
the
to me,
regular,
if you guys
the
aren't
opponent
already,
tries to jump again, you can do the amplify.
I would
Then in
appreciate
this
pretty
variation,
much
she gets her
appreciate it
insane
because I
tremor
realized that I
move.
didn't have my
It's like a
alert
shorter
box
version
on,
of
so I want to
Stomp.
see if it
It's
works.
unblockable. It's like a ground pound basically. And then she can, in this variation, change the direction that she stomps. If you hold forward or back, she can go in front of the opponent or behind the opponent. So it's like if you predict that they're going to try to... Sorry?
Oh, I was just gonna say some Shiva mind games.
Right, like you predict they're going to try to forward dash out, you can actually hold back and then go drop down to where they're going to be dashing. Just
Well, hold on a second.
really
Actually, I can test it
obnoxious
myself.
for the opponent.
I think we had talked also about how her tremor move, you can kind of use that for
Okay, it
some
works.
trickery too,
Thank
and
God.
get your,
Alright.
your anti-air grab out as well.
Yes, when Tremor and Anti-Air Grab are equipped in the same loadout, she can actually do the Anti-Air Grab as an amplify. So what I mean is, like, you can do the Tremor, amplify it, hold
Thank
up,
you,
and she'll
Pickle-
go into the
Pickle
Anti-Air
Rick
Grab.
69.
So if they try to jump over the second hit of the Tremor, you'll actually grab them out of the air and then get a combo, which is super fun. So it's like,
More mind games.
yeah, so it's almost like two abilities are, I mean, it is, two abilities are linked together and have this added benefit if you use them together.
Right
And
on.
its skin's kind of like a classic throwback too.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
really
Derek
cool.
has the shiniest
I
forehead
really
ever.
like the hair.
Look
She
at that
has
shiny ass forehead. Holy
the,
shit.
The default mohawk
Look at
is
that shit.
super cool. And then she has a bunch of different helmets.
I can, like,
and
squeak it.
A couple of different hair options.
I'm
Right
being
on.
stupid.
Let's take a look at variation 2.
So this one is shield based. She gets
What the
different
hell is
special
that
moves.
costume?
She gets a shield charge. It's great for closing space. and it
Delta
leads to
Prado, thank you
combos.
so much for following.
She also
Subscribing.
gets this
subscribing.
shield spin. When you amplify that, she knocks them away, and this is a crushing blow. And it's for just doing it 3 times. So
Ow.
the third time you do it, you're gonna get really big damage for your combos.
Yeah, this
And
Soul
then she
Chamber
gets
stage
the
is
shield
really nice.
toss, and this replaces her standard fireball.
Ooh, nice.
So this you can hold it, and it will absorb projectiles, like blast through them,
Oh,
and do a
that's
crushing
cool.
blow and do additional damage.
That's
so,
really
like,
cool. I like that.
if she holds it, releases it, Sub-Zero does Ice Ball, it'll go past his Ice Ball, blow that up,
Mr.
it's off
Clean.
screen, and then she gets a crushing blow.
Awesome. That's great. So more of a weapons-based version of Shiva for that one.
Exactly. So she gets counter zoning, better mid range, and then probably the best combos, or some of the best combos she can have.
Interesting.
Let's take a look at the final variation, which I am super excited about.
Yeah, this one is super fun to me. It's
That looks like a
50-50
nice stage.
mix-up based and rush-down based. So she gets this death
she
march, which is like a stance. She
Oh
can
my
start
God.
charging forward, and you can
That looks a
cancel
little
it,
scary. She's just running at you.
or you can let it go and do the big boot. The big boot's a high, but it's plus on block. And it has a crushing blow. If
I
you
feel
let
like
it
that
run
can be memed.
across the whole
That has to
screen.
be memed. That has
And then
to
she
be a
also
meme.
has other options from it. She can do the back 3, which I showed earlier, which is the overhead. She can pop you
Me
up
on my way to the
and get
penis
combos.
inspection.
So it's like combo starter, mix-up tool, cancel tool, all in one. Then she gets the slow grab. And this leads to an
Ooh.
amplified, which sets up dot
That
damage.
looks nice.
The dot is if they backdash or try to jump out, so it like limits their mobility, or they're going to take a bunch of damage.
She's running like Karen.
And then she also gets a crotch grab. And that leads to a combo starter as well. She can actually do that twice in the same combo to cash out
Oof.
for like big damage.
Oh man.
So see, you can see she has a crotch grab and a low grab.
Ooh, nice.
The mix-ups like
Ooh.
sell themselves. She can do like any of her overhead strings, do the low instead. She can
Oh my
mix
God.
up the back 3 overhead and the low
Mix up
grab.
city. Get
she can
fucking
just
mixed.
run up and just do them raw. Like
Get fucking
this is
mixed,
the version
dude.
for sure if you just want to do high-low mix-ups all day, that's what I want to do.
And just grab, 2-player animations all over the place, like just exactly what I'm looking for. I'm very excited to play Shiva for sure.
Right, like a
When you
simple
press
example.
Tyler all over.
When you forgot to take out the trash
Her
can,
back
finds
2
out.
is mid overhead, and you can do back 2 and then cancel into the low.
No, you
And
know
that's
what?
going to keep them guessing. So
Hold on, I'm sorry.
the options are
You know what it is? You know what you can meme that? When you slam when you slam the door too hard and you hear footsteps coming up to upstairs. That's Shiva's walk.
And just
That's
like
Shiva's
Fujin,
walk.
there, a lot of different types of players will want to play her for the different variety of
I remember that used to
variations
happen to me when I was a
they all
little
play
kid.
very differently.
yeah, they're all like kind of like high risk like mix up, but it's different styles. Like it's like grabs, 50-50s, and then the stomp mix ups, and then kind of more honest footsies of the shield variation that all kind of, so it depends on how you want to play the high damaging play style that suits you with still being in that archetype that she has.
Gotcha. Well, let's take a look at the Fatal Blow.
Oh, look at the fucking stage! It's the pit 2. Oh, that fucking pit stage looks fucking nice. That looks
think she turned
nice.
that up.
The retro.
Look at that pit stage. The
Yeah,
pit
I was,
two, the
I was
pit
excited
two.
when I heard that she was going to be in the game, and now that I've seen how she plays, I'm just like everybody.
I
who's
really like how
watching the
Shiva
stream
looks
right now,
like.
just
I
wanna
really
play
do
it.
like the combos and the grapples and the
Yeah.
tick
I'll be
throws
coming
and
very
the
soon.
command grabs.
By the way,
I like
my
that.
favorite thing about Retro Crate, okay, so the projector is cool, but the classic arcade games in the background is like Rampage World Tour and Primal Rage are back there. Like, come on.
Oh,
that's
really? I didn't
amazing.
see that.
I like the
Also,
take a
the
look at
grid.
the
The grid is in
cardboard
in
cutouts.
that
I think
stage.
that's my
The grid is
favorite.
in the background. That's
Oh,
so
those are
amazing.
incredible. Absolutely. Let's take a look at the Fatality.
I think this is maybe my favorite in Aftermath.
Ow. 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 Ow, dude.
The audio's so gross.
It's just nasty. That's one of the best fatalities
I
though.
want to give big ups to
Love
the
it.
social team who put that on. You probably all saw the
That has to be one of the best
meme they did with
fatalities.
the
That's actually
reporter
really, really
and
nice.
that fatality last week. That was just perfection. Like, so good.
Yeah.
So that right there is Shiva. Shiva, and we'll be playing her tomorrow. Grabs, mix-ups, just a ton of damage, maybe a little
Yeah.
YOLO, and that if that's what you like, let's go.
Yeah, I think she'll be a pretty cool addition to the meta because she kind of reminds me of like the Terminator, where it's just going crazy, everything's doing good damage, it's all high risk, it's very fast paced. I think it's a lot of fun. Like, once I started seeing her animations and started really playing her, I'm like, oh my god, like she's just an absolute brawler. It's super fun.
Real cool.
And she also has a lot of cool moves too that we're not showcasing as well.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
has
there's a
some
lot of stuff
abilities
that, like-
Ugh, excuse me.
that weren't in
Go
a
ahead.
tournament loadout that are pretty neat too.
Be able to explore those tomorrow when Aftermath launches.
Excuse me, Jesus.
Again, you can pre-order Aftermath still, any of the versions you want to set up your game how you want it, and you'll get the Eternal Clash skin pack, which we're very excited about. We've seen a lot of those in some of the trailers with the Scorpion, the Frost, and the Sub-Zero skins. Super fantastic. Real quick, before we move on to RoboCop, which I'm also excited about, we're going to talk. There is a balance patch coming with this for the game, and there's Stephanie was just going to go through a couple things you might see in that, and we'll let it come out for you all to read.
Hey,
it later
hey,
to
hey,
see
look,
what y'all-
New Balance stuff. New
what
Balance
happens
stuff.
to your characters and whatnot.
Shh.
But,
Okay, this one I want to be quiet for.
Right
I want to
now?
be quiet.
Yeah, so I chose 3 to go over, and this is not the complete thing. So there are a
Thank
lot
you.
of balance
Mini
balance
chop.
changes, but they are somewhat small. We took a lot of look at like frames, a lot of damage changes, but we did not want to change like everything about the game. Like, it's not a massive reworking. I'm pretty happy with the meta and balance of the game right now, but we did want to look at some of the minutia. So I picked 3 examples of characters that are getting some pretty cool buffs. First is Raiden. So his back 1-2 is like his main footsie tool. That's the main min-range move you want to do, and it's now a little bit safer. And the cool thing is the throw at the end, back 1-2, 1+3, is now an actual throw. So if the opponent tries to like jab him out of it, he'll actually interrupt and grab them.
Okay, I actually agree with that.
So they could, if they read that, they can punish it. But if they're reading that and trying to duck it, then they're not doing the full punish that they normally would. So it makes his neutral game a little bit safer
Raiden
and a
buffs.
little bit more of a guessing game to use,
I-
which is cool. We also looked at the crushing blow requirement for his electric fly, the torpedo. It is the same, but the requirement has been pushed a little bit closer. So he doesn't. It's
Well-
to do the Superman from like full screen. It's now a little bit closer, so it's a little bit better for punishing. And then another thing we looked at is his storm cell, which is like his main pop-up. You can now not break away till the last hit. So before you could break away during even the first hit.
Okay, I can agree
Raiden
with
would be
that.
left open for like eternity. Like he could go consult the Elder Gods, come back, and still get punished.
I agree with that. Yeah.
So now they're gonna have to only break away at the very end, being a little bit harder to deal with. And there's like 5 other changes, but those are kind of fun ones. To
Whoa!
review.
I want to see. I want to know the other ones.
We'll also talk about Scarlet. With her 4/4 used to be high, and it's now high mid.
Yes.
So that is this really good advancing string.
Yes!
Like advantage on block, but
That's a
it's super
good one.
punishable because it was too high. So now the last hit is a mid. So if the opponent is sitting there ducking and the second hit would have previously whiffed, it's now going to be blocked and she'll be left at advantage. Another thing with Scarlet is her blood port is a little bit faster. That's her teleport. It's like 4 frames faster, I think. So it's not like instantaneous, but it should be a little bit better for mobility. And then lastly with her, I'm excited about this one because I love the move. Her back 2 now has significantly more advantage on hit. I think it's like 10. So that means when the move connects, she has a lot more time to like, she can go for another one because that's the crushing blow, or she can do, you know, a throw or whatever media she wants, and she'll have a lot more time to get out her attack before the opponent can do like a wake up. And then like Raiden, she has a couple others, like her back 1/2 has some frame data changes and stuff like that. And then lastly, a lot of people have wondered about Shao Kahn. So last week I mentioned that his 4/3/4 is now special cancelable. And that also has a change like Raiden where the throw is now a true throw. So the same applies to there. But another move we looked at is his back 3. And it's changed across the board. It's faster, it does more damage, and it has an all new hit reaction. It now just sets up combos easily. Like you can, I don't play Shao Kahn and I can just easily train him to do a big combo. Like he can just walk up and do his back 1 or whatever. So it's still an unsafe mid, but it's a little bit faster and it's much better for doing combos. And then lastly, most characters only have 1 armor breaking move. He actually has 3. So we already talked about his downward shoulder charge.
What the fuck?
But both of his anti-air moves, his anti-air grab and his anti-air spear also break armor. So he's like the armor breaking master, which makes sense since he's like
The boss
10
character.
Right, yeah.
That's nice. I like it. I agree.
So
with
he
that.
has a lot of options if you're trying to break away from him, which is pretty cool.
Well, that's great. We'll have the patch notes out soon. There's no ETA on that, but you know, keep following us on Twitter, and when they show up, you'll see them. So there we go. That's just a couple things. There's, you know, look at your character when they come out. That's what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh my god!
But I think it's now time to move into RoboCop. You want to talk a little bit how RoboCop?
They did
plays
almost everything I wanted them to
RoboCop
do with
is
the
a
Scarlet Buffs.
I would call him like a variety character. Like his normal attack base is pretty basic. He just kind of does big boots
Almost everything.
and punches you in the face. I mean, it's RoboCop. Like he's not doing like karate. That would be super weird.
4/4 is a
special
high
moves,
mid.
He uses all his weapons.
Back 1/2 is now
and that's where he gets
faster.
He can be a zoner.
Remember what I
he
said, guys?
He actually has a command throw. He can be a trap character with like caltrops
Okay,
and stuff. So it's kind of like his base move
Oh
set
my god, I'm
is
excited.
real simple. He's just a
I'm
powerhouse.
excited.
Like he does jabs and uppercuts and stuff. But then his special move is where you as the player can shape the play style that you want, which is kind of cool.
He brings a full armory to the table too. Like you're going to see
Yeah.
that here in a few minutes.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
let's
got like a
let's
little
take
bit of
look at how he
everything.
walks across the map.
Okay, he looks cool.
So this string is 4/2, and it's kind of like his baseline like go-to string. It's got a crushing blow. It's good for punishing. One neat thing is
Interesting sweep there.
yeah, he uses his guns and his data spike a lot, which is pretty cool. Both of his throws have crushing blows, the typical crushing blow requirement, which is always really strong in his scheme.
That looks like a
Spikes
nice.
coming out of his feet. That's incredible.
Do you think their data spikes as well? Like, can he upload stuff with his feet?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's.
Yes.
I think that's canon. Sure.
I didn't.
Let's take a look at his normals.
Okay, so yeah, his 4/2 is awesome as a stagger string. He can do throws after it. He can loop it. I'll do the crushing blow here. This is just for doing a counter hit or punish. This is RoboCop, his back too. He just bops you and it's like his combo starter.
That'd be funny if it was an overhead.
So this is interesting. His back one is like his fastest mid. And the bombs are part of the normal. You can do close, medium, or far. So it's like a special move basically. His back three is a low with really good range. He doesn't really have like a great overhead to mix them up, but
Dude, I like the way RoboCop moves.
it's pretty good. And this is like his main
exact
pop-up.
same way as the movie. It's really nice.
good range, decently fast, but the last hit's a high, so you can just duck and punish it. So you can't just do it willy-nilly, but if you like whiff in front of him, you're gonna get hit by that and bigly damage.
Bigly damage. Let's take a look at some specials from the default.
So this is his default loadout. He of course has the Auto 9, and it is a great projectile. It's super fast. You can amplify it for really good damage.
Oh, nice.
And the Cobra Cannon is awesome.
Oh my god, that looks
So probably
sweet.
the notable thing here is the pushback on block you amplify it, which I'm about to show. You go way back. So if you're trying to
pretty
slowly
big.
advance through it, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. And
So it's a
while
high,
it's a
mid,
high, the other two hits are mid, so
High, mid.
if you're trying to slowly advance, he can push you way back and just start that zoning over again. Then he's got this shoulder cannon, which is pretty similar to bombs in the past game. They're great for space control. He can put them out, force you to move. Then he has an anti-air gun, which is
That's a
really
nice
fast,
anti-area.
covers a ton of space, recovers pretty fast. And he has this neat parry, and this is cool because it actually parries projectiles. Well, it absorbs them.
That's
and it acts
cool.
as a parry for normal attacks.
It just like
So
bounces off. I like that. That's a really nice detail.
I think
by the
we're
way.
about to show it. And this has a crushing blow, and the requirement is to parry a wake-up attack. And this is one of my favorite crushing blows in Aftermath because it's simple, but it's so satisfying.
Oh, that looks nice. Sweet.
So the shield is kind of cool because he's got this really good zoning, and it's very hard to advance because of the Cobra Cannon pushback. And if you try to counter with your projectile, he can absorb your own projectile. And then even when you get in close, he has a parry. So it's pretty cool.
I love the new
And then
reaction when the Kano had, where when you did the grab off of his wake up was really cool.
And then the shoulder cannon, that's directable, right, Stephanie?
Exactly, yes. You can put that
And
in
then
front of
also
where they're
if-
going to be behind them. Yeah.
And if you amplify it, it gives it different properties to how the shoulder cannon will actually work.
Regular base, it will just knock you over and do more damage, but variations have different version of it that we're probably going to see pretty soon.
Ooh.
Let's take a look at variation 2.
Well, this is variation 1.
Oh,
Whoa,
variation
what the
1, sorry.
fuck is that skin?
So this has a command
What the
grab.
hell?
Picks you up with status
That
sign.
looks kind of cool. I like
And the
that.
fun thing is if he amplifies it, he can turn you around,
It's like a patrol
actually
kind of
carry
skin.
you for a little
like
while,
like a
for-
patrol.
really far wall carry. And
Oh,
it's
that
super
looks-
fun
I
to
like
do
that.
because you're
I like
picking them up
that.
like they're a child or something. And this has a crushing blow. It's true. For punishing
Oh,
a wake-up
nice.
roll. So like the idea would be if you throw them into the corner, you think they're going to try to roll out of the corner, roll past you. You pause, do that. They're going to take a lot of
I
damage.
like that.
Then he has
I like
this
that cancel.
advancing or retreating auto 9.
That
And he'll
looks
slowly
nice.
walk forward or back, and you decide at what point you want to let it go, or you can cancel it.
Sweet.
You also look really intimidating, which I think is important.
The animation
I like
team
that.
nailed his walk too.
It's so good, right?
Oh man.
And then lastly, he gets these amplified bombs, which, as Derek was saying earlier, have a different reaction. Now they shock you, and he gets a combo starter. So this
Cool.
variation has
There's a launcher.
a command grab
Meterless.
and significantly better space control with his bombs. Like the reward is better.
Awesome.
I like the thunder
Love
in the background.
command
Like
grab there, and being able to turn
the
around and
sound.
just walk with them.
That's cool.
It's very, very
That's
fun.
cool.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's the day,
Very
boys and girls.
obnoxious.
Stay patient. Yes, tomorrow's the day.
Let's take a look at variation 2.
So this one is
Oh my god, I like
probably
that.
the best zoning one. His auto 9 becomes the slow gun. Hits mid.
There's a
I'm just
swat.
calling it low down because he goes low.
Swatted.
But this
He got
is
swatted. He got
super
a
fast,
swatted squid.
and it has a crushing
Squid.
blow for going under a projectile.
Ah!
Ooh.
That's a nice one.
Hate to see that happen.
Shoots him in the penis.
Time.
He also gains this flamethrower, which is awesome for pressure
He got swatted.
because they're not knocked down, and then he gets a lot of advantage. He can go up, do his forward 2 pressure.
He's over here
do a
swatting
throw,
Ninja and
whatever.
other
If the
Twitch
opponent
streamers.
hits a button, they're taking a huge risk. And then he gains this rocket, which to me is the star of this variation. It is awesome. It is
That's nice.
super fast. It has a long trail. It's really good if the opponent's jumping around like a
He does
maniac.
look a little bit like a zoner.
It will anti-air like crazy. It is a high, but it's very difficult to react to. It's like one of those projectiles where the opponent's going to use a lot of mental energy, just kind of looking for it to duck.
All right.
And so basically,
and
with,
I
like, that
love the
variation-
skin there too.
So with like that variation, you basically would kind of want to zone for a while, and if they start to get close, use the flamethrower to push them right back, right?
Exactly. So it's like pretty good mix up close to the flamethrower, and then I think the best zoning that he has for sure, and counter zoning with the crushing blow from the low gun.
Yeah, it's a wild
Yeah,
crushing blow.
RoboCop looks like he's about to swat a Twitch streamer
That's all I'll
with
say.
that skin
Let's
on.
go into variation 3.
So this one is like
Oh, the sector skin!
trap based kind of.
Look
But
at-
first
you
he
guys,
gets the
sector.
shoulder charge. This is his armor breaking move, and it has a crushing blow on itself by itself for countering from full screen.
That seems like something you're not going to see it a lot, though.
Yeah, I think I'm doing it as an armor break now.
There it is, yep.
Oh, it's an armor breaker.
So this is an
That
example of an
damage.
armor.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. This is an example of an armor breaker that's only in one specific variation, which is there's like 7 to 10 characters that have an armor breaker like that. So you're gonna have to decide if you want that armor breaking. You're gonna give up like the low auto 9 or the command grab in variation 1 and 2, but you'll have the access to that. So it's always the balancing act of what do you prioritize.
Right. We have another video still for variation 3.
So this changes his bombs. Instead of the regular bombs, he gets
Oh, wow.
these police strip, and that will do
Oh,
dot
he gets
damage.
the
It kind of
caltrops,
works like
the
Aaron Black's
caltrops.
acid. And if he amplifies it, it becomes tear gas. So this normally does dot, but then also, if the opponent sits in it too long, they'll get stunned, and then he gets
That's
a
nice.
combo.
That's cool.
And he can have both out at the same time.
He has the caltrops.
Which
He has the caltrops.
really,
from,
you can see his light bar
Aaron
really
Black
adds up.
MKX. MKX.
Melted
yeah.
him.
Then he also
MKX
gets
Aaron
this
Black.
electrify move, and what
Can't
this
speak.
does is if the opponent attacks him, they will take damage. So this
Oh,
makes
that's
him like
nice.
the king of closing out games. Like he can poop out a bunch of the caltrops, turn on the electric
Poop
thing. I mean,
out.
the opponent, if they're just standing there, they're gonna die. If they attack them, they're gonna die. So they're just gonna die. So
I like
if
that.
they have like
RoboCop looks
5%
cool.
left,
He looks
he's
really
just-
nice. I like it.
you're going
I like
to
what I
die.
see.
Yeah,
Solid
just,
plan. It's a solid
just-
plan.
and
Yeah.
nasty in the corner too, probably as well. using all those
Exactly.
traps. Right on. Let's take a look at the
Yeah.
fatal blow. Oh, go ahead.
I'll say after this.
Cool.
Ouch.
I love Ed 209. The roar always gets me. That's so awesome.
Oh yeah.
Thank you,
Why
Angel,
does he
for
roar?
subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank
He
you.
can.
So
Welcome.
you were gonna say something before the fatal blow there?
Just overall, you can see what I mean. Where his normal attacks are just what are my 3 ranged moves? Like what there's not a lot of complex stuff here. But then his variations, the special moves are where it's like, oh, I feel like being a grappler or a zoner or a trap-based character or whatever, which is
Right.
a pretty neat design thing, I think.
Absolutely. And let's look at a fatality.
On Terminator, of course. Ugh. I like that fatal. Nice. Why are we waiting so long? What the fuck? Okay.
A little bonk is one of my favorite sound designs in that whole thing with the grenade hits him in the head. So that is RoboCop, and just like the other characters we've shown for Aftermath, a lot of different styles that any type of player can find their home somewhere in RoboCop, Fujin, or Shiva. I would say. Would you agree with that?
Definitely. And like a lot of the guest characters, they're pretty easy to pick up and play. Like, you can have some complex like mix-up options with a special move if you want, but like his normal attacks, like if you are you're
Thank you, Jose, for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Wanna arrest bad guys with RoboCop, like he has a very simple, easy to use moveset. If you just want to, do 4-2-1 and throws and get some wins, you're good to go.
Right on. Derek.
Hey.
I believe you have some stuff to talk about, but also you're going to start with birthday shoutouts.
You got some stuff after the birthday shoutouts. Let me see what this is.
Yeah,
Right.
I did.
Absolutely, birthday shoutouts. Here we go. The most electrifying man, Luke Kang.
Dwayne Johnson.
No, a different one.
Okay.
Luke Kang, 624-26513.
What the hell? Why do you have numbers
Ethan
in your
Roberts,
name in 2020?
Zach Murphy, Dion Solano, Musical Noodle, Master Freezy, Burridge Nolan, Eric Tran, Noble Samij just turned 21, Brett Beeling, Tony Declan, Kelly and Cassidy Pahan, Hector Sanchez.
Hector Sanchez, wow. He's an
Brian
OG.
Wing, Dan Weiland, Jackie Martinez, Cami Magnuson, my life partner
Cammy.
Chevy Hussein, Rocco Marquez,
Happy birthday,
Sean
Cammy.
Anderson,
You've been really
Little
good.
Jandy, and
John
a
Anderson.
very special birthday shout out to the OG Quan Chi. Michelangelo is turning 32.
Wow.
All right, there's our birthday shoutouts, but Derek, that's not all. You have some other things to talk about,
Let's see
towers and such, yes?
Let's see what this is.
So we have a few small changes that we've done to towers. So the rapid and the heroic tower platforms, the modifiers will now actually be affecting both players. So before, you were kind of fighting against the AI and they had these modifiers that would assist them. Now it will affect both players in those two tower platforms. You will also receive more consumables as rewards. We've increased the amount that drop so that people are using more consumables for more difficult content. And of course, you're going to be seeing augments drop out of almost every tower. And again, we're very excited for you guys to get this new augment update. And then a small change that we also made to the Combat League is you can do friendly matches after a set. So if you had just fought somebody and you're like, oh man, I want to fight that person again, you can. It's one of the post-match options that you'll be able to play against that person right after that.
It
doesn't go into your Combat League stats or anything like that. It's more of just like a private match.
That's cool.
I've had that happen a lot where I'll play somebody who like beats me. And I'm like, oh, I was so close to beating them, but I want more matchup knowledge with that player and how they were playing. And now you get that opportunity to maybe if they accept that, you can kind of learn more for the character you're playing and things like that. So thank you, Derek. That sounds awesome.
I hope we switch to first to three, though. I really do not want first to two.
Less than
That
a day
shit is
away.
fucking
It's
stupid.
tomorrow morning. Like Aftermath will be in everyone's hands. Remember, you can pre-order to get the skin pack. Anything else anyone wants to say before we go in?
Okay. To everybody, before you rush into training mode and start looking at gameplay changes, play story mode. It's awesome. Don't be one of those people that's too cool for story mode. Nobody's too cool for story mode. It rules. Shang Tsung's amazing in it. Play it.
I can't agree more.
I'm gonna play the story. That's the first
I can't
thing
agree more.
Yeah,
I'm super excited for people to tell us how they feel about the story.
Viola,
expansion.
thank
We've
you so
never
much
done
for
anything like
subscribing.
this
I appreciate
before,
it. Thank you.
And
Welcome to
it's
the
a great
channel.
addition to Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
I was smiling the entire time playing that.
I'm very proud of all the teams who put work into, of course, the story mode. I sit near cinematics, so I steal their snacks a lot. So I'm really proud of all of them. I'm excited for them to see all the good stuff once this thing comes out. People play it. I cannot wait. The first thing I'm going to do is just play through the entire story in one sitting. and I know that it's a longer. There's gonna be some stuff to do, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Other than that, tomorrow is the day. We're all very excited. We're so glad, and thank you for being available. I'm so glad we were able to do these streams. Thanks to the team behind the scenes who's been doing
excited.
this. Boyer, who's been running us through this whole thing today. Zach, the whole team who's been helping us do this. Has been really awesome that we were able to pull this off. And now we just have to wait for Aftermath to drop, and we're all very excited. So I guess until then, we'll see you again on the Kombat Cast soon. Everybody, please stay safe and enjoy Mortal Kombat Aftermath.
There we go, guys. There's our Kombat Cast, our last Kombat Cast before Aftermath drops. I'm excited. I got Scarlet Buffs. The Raiden changes don't sound too bad. I always thought Raiden players were the biggest down players of the fucking game. But they're fine. They're not the hugest. They're not like giving Raiden some ridiculous kind of shit. Like, it's not like actually making back 1-2 safe. They said it was safer, but it's not like it's actually making that string safe. That's fine. But Scarlet Buffs, they sound so good. Forward 4-4 is now a high mid. That's amazing. That's incredibly strong. 4-4 is one of her strongest strings. It's about to be even stronger. Her back 1-2 is going to be faster. Like I said in my meta changing the video I made where they cover the armor breakers. I talked about the armor breakers and broke it down and and explaining what it was in further detail. I said that they have to make that back 1-2 faster. Guess what? They made it faster. They also made her back 2 more plus on hit. So now it's an even bigger mix-up because you have more advantage. And I think they said there was other things in there, so I really, really want to see what that is. But man, am I excited. So Shao Kahn mains, Raiden mains, Scarlet mains like me, we're going to be happy. I was already going to be happy because everything that I've seen from Aftermath looks amazing. Looks great. Great shit. Do I play on PC and console? I play on both now. I play both on PC and on console. Mainly on console, but I play on both. Man, we're almost there, guys. We are almost there. A couple more hours, and it's in our hands. I don't know what I'm going to do, actually, guys. I don't know if I will stream it. Because, again, I want to make as many videos as possible. Because once Aftermath drops, I'm going to be on that. I'm going to make you guys are going to see me work my ass off in terms of content. Because I said this on Twitter. Let me put this so you guys can take me seriously a little bit. I didn't do anything. Honestly, can you guys name a single significant thing that I did when MK11 was released? I didn't do anything. I wasn't happy with what I made. I wasn't happy with what I did. Mortal Kombat 11 launched, and I didn't do anything. I mean, I did shit, but to me, it was nothing. Nothing. Now, I got my second chance. Aftermath is my second chance to be better as a content creator, be better with myself, be happier with myself, and do as much as I can. So Aftermath to me is my second chance to really, really, really do shit. I promise you guys, the content that I'm going to make, it's going to be better than ever. I'm going to go in all ham with this shit. I promise. So I'm really, really happy that I get this second chance. And I'm not saying that NetherRealm did it for me or anything. I'm just saying I have this opportunity now with me to make as much content as possible for a release of a thing. So this is almost like a new game. Almost. It's going to be like a new game. We're going to be getting a huge title expansion, huge title update. I have my second chance. So now we're all good. It's all in my hands, and I promise you guys I'm going to do it. I've only got back on track making MK11 videos like 3 months. These past 3 months, you guys have noticed that I've been making a lot more videos and more quality videos than before those 3 months, right? You guys know that. When Mortal Kombat 11 released, what the fuck did I do? Okay, I made that Easter egg video. Okay. Did I really talk about the story in depth? No. I just made a review about it, which I like that video, but that I didn't make. Some of you guys said the skins and complaining about the worst skins. That was months after the game came out. Months after the game came out. What did I do on launch? Did I do anything? No, I didn't. What the fuck was I doing? What the fuck was I doing? But now, I got my second chance. I got my second chance, and I'm just excited. I'm so excited. I don't know if I'll stream, guys. I don't know if I will stream. I don't know, because again, I want to make sure that I can make as many videos as possible. I want to make sure I can get everything done, get shit done before I do something like a live stream that will like take several hours, because that story is probably going to be like 6 hours or 5 hours to complete. Could those 5 hours could have been like 2 videos or 3 videos. So I don't know what to do. I'm not saying don't ask me to live stream or anything. I don't know what to do in terms of live streaming. I know what to do in terms of videos. I have plans for those, but in terms of live streaming, I have no idea. I have no idea. But if I make a plan, which, hey, I got several hours to make my plan right now. Even though I have already stuff planned, I have stuff. I even have thumbnails ready. Even though I have stuff planned right now, I still have plenty of time to do some more shit. So, if, and I'm not promising anything. I am not promising anything. If I do live stream, come back on this channel at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on May 26th. Tomorrow. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on this channel. Maybe I'll do a live stream of the story, and you'll guys see my reaction and my thoughts on the story, because you guys know me as a lore person. You guys know me as a lore guy, so we'll see. We'll see. But anyways, thank you everybody who's tuned into the stream. What the fuck? Thank you for so much for tuning into the stream. I really, really appreciate everybody's support. I can't say anything other than it's almost here, guys. It is almost here. This almost feels like a new game. It almost feels like we're getting the game again. I haven't been this hyped for Mortal Kombat content since the release of the game. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys in the next videos. And maybe in the next live streams. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everyone's support. You guys have a good day. Guest prepare. Do whatever you want. Guys. Do whatever you want. Set up your PS4. Have your PS4 on. Do a party with your friends. Even though you can't. If you want to be safe, that's fine. But if you're fine with that, if you're having friends over, do that. Whatever you want to do. Prepare, because it's coming. It's coming. Alrighty. See ya. Can I end the stream, please? There we go. I'm so excited.